Biscayne National Park in Florida near Miami, and they have coral reefs. It's an ocean park basically, and they did this amazing, the volunteers will go out on boats and pick up the plastic that washed up on the different islands, and they did this art display to give people an idea of the magnitude and the destruction of plastic on the environment. So this is a debris maze challenge. These are all the different organizations that help to make this happen. This is some of the things. Missing items. There was a rigorous trash sorting system for this project. We could not accept any debris that was too brittle or that would cause a problem to wildlife while on display. Therefore, the trash we kept running into but could not showcase included shopping bags, styrofoam containers, many bottle caps, tires, glass containers, often bottles, clothes, electronic cement, cigarette butts, most straws and utensils. So this isn't even all of the garbage. It was created by these people. The goal of the project is to showcase a fraction of the litter collected by the Biscayne Bay during the several cleanups to inspire visitors to reflect on their habits related to single-use plastic. Rules of the maze: don't lay on the walls, no running, blah, blah, blah. Don't add waste to the walls. People would probably come in here and actually add trash to it. And this is the challenge. So the cool thing is, as you walk in here, the first thing that they did is they used wire, different forms of wire, to make this giant turtle. And then they filled it with garbage to show how much of the sea life and wildlife consumes plastic, and it often kills it. But look at this. It really, really gets you thinking. And if it doesn't, there's something wrong with you. And yes, that's a judgment call, because sometimes we need to hold each other accountable and hold ourselves accountable, because if we don't, nothing changes. So I don't believe in an over liberal idea of letting everybody do whatever the hell they want to, because at some point you have to do what's for the best of the world, the best of society, and we are just part of nature. Look at this. It's just crazy. Now, I know sometimes by accident people drop stuff, but what type of ignorant people at this point come to nature and just think they can just throw their garbage out into the water or onto the shore? I mean, who cleans that up? And I understand that different countries and different cultures have different habits and different educations related to how to manage litter. But if you're an American, there's absolutely no excuse for being a pig and throwing your garbage out onto the ground, especially when you're in a national park or in nature itself. If you do that, there's no place on this planet for you. And please, grow up. And please teach your children, and teach them well. I have to give my father credit for that. The one thing he did teach me is not to throw garbage on the ground. So there you go. This is a really, really, really constructive, socially constructive. The most important part of this display is, of course, the call to action. Choose one challenge. 1, use a reusable bottle and ditch single-use plastic bottles altogether. It's a little more difficult to do when you're traveling, but not impossible. This year, instead of giving my friends stupid Christmas presents, I actually sent everyone utensil sets. And in the utensil sets, all the utensils were made from bamboo, and it came with a metal straw and the straw cleaner. And it's really great because you can carry these with you, so when you go to different restaurants and things, if they have single-use plastic utensils, you can say no to it. attend a beach cleanup. Now you can do this in your community anywhere. It doesn't have to be the beach. It can be roadsides or a park or whatever. But this helps a lot, because the cleaner places are, the less people have a tendency to follow, because humans are kind of lazy and stupid that way. They tend to just do what everyone else is doing. So if they're in an area and there's already trash on the ground, they tend to be more prone to throw more trash on the ground. Number 3, call your state representative and ask for action to curb single-use plastic. So this is simple. Your state representative, that phone call or a letter or an email is just saying, you know, I think restaurants, it's okay for them to have either completely biodegradable utensils like they have in many places now, or the old-fashioned way. What's wrong with washing some dishes? Okay, that's it. And here, where will the maze go from here? Interested in the Debris Maze Challenge going to a different space? Right here. We can all email to support this type of conscious art, because really people don't realize that one of the major powers of art is to document history and to provoke thought. It's not always just supposed to create some mindless, banal beauty for us. Art has always had a higher purpose, and this is a great example of that.